Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Laura Painter.
And I'm Chris Thomas. We start tonight with the shooting death of Marysville Police Officer Osmar Rodarte.
We have team coverage tonight, including the latest on the investigation.
But we do want to start with the emotional procession honoring fallen Officer Rodarte. ABC 10's Jeannie Nguyen was there.
This has really rattled the community. This is something that should have never happened.
Disgusted by the violence, Bill Olar says it was important for him to show up to honor the life of Marysville police officer Osmar Rodarte Thursday morning. The procession started at the Lakeside Colonial Chapel and ended at a morgue in Roseville.
I woke up this morning and I said I'm going to take my flag and I'm going to go down there and I'm going to pay my respects to that officer and let them know that we care about this, and hopefully, with God's help, this will never happen again.
As a longtime Yuba City resident, Andrea Quintana had a hard time recalling the last time an officer died so close to her community.
I can't remember a time like this when one of our officers, that this happened, you know. And it's sad. It's sad, and it's you know, he's so young.
Officer Rodarte was shot and killed while serving a search warrant in Olivehurst that was part of a years-long investigation into a drug trafficking operation. His death marks the first line-of-duty death in more than a century for the Marysville Police Department. For Barbara Overton, she says this hits too close to home.
I'm here to support the officer that passed away, and my daughter and her wife. They both work with the officer. You just never know when they leave in the morning.
A community in pain, but staying united as they try to heal, hoping this never happens again. In Marysville, Jeannie Nguyen, ABC 10.
Jeannie, thank you. Officer Rodarte graduated from the Sacramento Police Academy in June 2022. Sacramento police say he exemplified the definition of a hero.
And the investigation into the deadly shooting is still very active. Today, we're learning more about why police were even in that neighborhood. ABC 10's Gabriel Porras is live in Marysville with the very latest tonight.
Well, Chris, the Marysville Police Department is effectively closed today. People have been gathering at this memorial outside all day and dropping off flowers. The Yuba County Sheriff's Office is handling all the department's calls for service today as its officers take time to grieve. The Sheriff's Office is also the agency that is handling the investigation into how a guardian of the community lost his life while trying to make it safer. Now, Officer Osmar Rodarte was part of the Yuba Southern Narcotic and Gang Enforcement Task Force, a specialized team serving a search warrant at a home on Kestrel Court in Olivehurst. The warrant was part of a years-long investigation into an alleged operation moving meth and fentanyl from Mexico to the United States. The search was one of 20 happening the same day across the region. We are learning that at least 6 people were arrested during the other searches in nearby communities, but that attempt went horribly wrong. Investigators say an exchange of gunfire left Officer Osmar Rodarte and a suspect dead. That person has not yet been identified. Today, we spoke with people who live in the neighborhood and described those moments.
My wife and I were sleeping, and we heard just this loud noise. It went boom. I mean, it was loud enough. I mean, even though it was across the street, it was loud enough to wake us up. Kind of shaking up a little bit about that.
Being in the neighborhood today, you can tell people are really shaken up. Everyone we talked to has said it's normally quiet there. There weren't many people out today in the area, and the home where it all unfolded is sealed off. The investigation is still in its early stages, and so is the grieving process here. Officials tell us that they are still working on future plans to have events to honor the fallen officer's life as this memorial here at Marysville continues to grow. Live in Marysville tonight, Gabriel Porras, ABC 10.
And our thoughts are certainly with the family during this very difficult time. Gabriel, thank you.